he the only reason why I do not get violent. Ay, cause he gave me patience. Ay, swear that all makes sense. Ay, when you making bands can make friends. Cause I know they tryna shit like Ray-Bans. Got a bad little shorty wasting. And I own it, I ain't gotta pay rent. Ay, I know we the ones that ain't them. Put both hands together and I'm saying amen. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know.
From the area known as Patriot Place, EA Sports set for football at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. A moment ago, the pride of Massachusetts, the Patriots, introduced to this, as always, sold-out crowd as they get set to go head-to-head with the New York Jets. 2 weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports.
That's it, baby. We're going to run. Wait, that Alabama, 380. Get him.
Now the leading rusher for the Pats last year is a rookie, Sony Michel. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. Well, there's no shortage of great young runners in the NFL, but don't forget about that guy, Sony Michel. First-round pick in 2018. Almost hit 1,000 yards as a rookie, 931 to be exact, to go along with 6 scores for the former Georgia Bulldog. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Wait, that 380. Check. Watch 54. Wait, hit. Go there, then.
Play action. Now it's Brady. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Shotgun now for Brady. And he'll have his man. That's Eminem. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 45-yard line. This is one thing you can't do with Tom Brady. Let him get in a rhythm. Let him get rolling early.
Every time you talk about Tom Brady or any other great quarterback, you always talk to the defensive guys and they say, you've got to get him off his spot. What they mean by that is when you go back 3-step, 5-step, 7-step drop, and they just hit the same spot and then they're set up to throw the ball, get them to move a little bit, get them to hold the ball. And the pressure that affects just about any quarterback, right up the middle. Remember the Super Bowl? Atlanta's best success came up the middle pressure, what we call gut pressure.
You gonna take.
Brady gives to Michel. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Hey, Alabama. Hey, Zoo.
Throwing is Brady on third down. It's complete. James White. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. Not good at all. Punted just 24 yards there. And the Jets offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. Darnold going to lead the Jets up now 1st and 10 at their own 11. They'll run here with a former Steeler. This is Le'Veon Bell. And he takes us across the 15 to the 17. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
On 2nd down now, it's Bell, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive if your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting a tone early for his defense.
An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down. Darnold from the gun. Open man is Anderson. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. That's good for a Jet 1st down, a gain of 13.
And the Jets 1st down.
We're going to start. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Let's go.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They'll wind up with 3 yards out of that, and it's 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
On 2nd and 7, Darnold. Rush coming, and he's taken down. A few issues here on the offensive line. Apparently, he got sacked 5 times last week. They got to him here in the 1st quarter.
And I would think that running the ball would be paramount here because it's a different team they're facing, but they watch the film as well. So they'll take many of those same principles and try and apply them in this game to see if they fixed what was wrong with them in the last game.
Darnold and the Jets come up 3rd and long following the sack. 3rd and long, it's Darnold. He finds his target, it's Crowder. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another 1st. That's where Crowder makes his hay in the slot. Jets hoping to see more of that going forward. He signed with them in March after the last 4 seasons being in Washington. Had 3 pretty good years, then sort of tailed off last season due in large part to an ankle injury. So after 2 1st downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Here's Darnold. Looking deep for Demarius. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
On 2nd down, it's Bell. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
Came out in a power set, but that only served to put more men in the box. And guess what? If you're going to do that, you've got to win up front, right? Your offensive guys have got to beat the defenders. They lost all leverage on that play.
Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. Herndon's got it complete. And they'll get this across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short of the first down. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it. On 4th down, here's Lachlan Edwards to punt it. Back deep for New England, Julian Edelman. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again? Trying to squeeze it into Edelman, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Avery Williamson. And it's a touchdown for the Jets. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now, and I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Wait, 20! Check, Mike 54, Mike 54, and tight.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady. Looking deep for his tight end Gates. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
On 2nd down, Michelle. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this 3rd down. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And that's complete. It's Watson. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 42. Second tour of duty for Watson with the Patriots. Remember, New England drafted him way back in 2004 out of Northwestern. He retired in the offseason after finishing the campaign with New Orleans, but decided to come back for one more go-around with the Patriots, and they might need him, especially with Rob Gronkowski no longer in uniform. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That one good for 13 and a New England 1st down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Jackson, options out left. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And this is where you need the quarterback to morph into being a running back. The ball can't be away from his body. It can't be loose. It can't be held like he's going to throw it. Tuck it away. Take care of it because he's going to run through a lot of traffic.
And if he doesn't take care of it, we're going to see less design runs like that. They run on 1st down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
On second down, it's Bell. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 36 yards on the play.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Darnold on first down. Caught here by Griffin. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A big play there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Jets will extend their lead. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. This is taken at the 3. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 on the board. The throw on second down by Brady is incomplete. He was looking for Mohamed Sanu there, and that'll make it third down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. From the gun, it's Brady. But the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Blowing that play up was Henry Anderson.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Now it's Crowder. That one in the books as a 64-yard punt. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10.
At their own 24-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Lightning speed there from the safety, Devin McCourty on the sack.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now Bell. Got some room at the 30. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. And he gets this all the way down to the Patriots' 35-yard line. One of the reasons that this team is on this win streak, big runs like that.
When you see runs like that broken off, you know this is a team that's confident running the football. A big reason why this streak has occurred, they've come together, had a plan, and stuck to it. And when you get big-time runs like that, makes it easier to stay with it, doesn't it?
There to stop him, Juwan Bentley.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. We'll remind remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. On second down now. It's Bell. Bell a first down and then some. And down to the 16-yard line. 15 yards on the play. First down. Lots of praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Flush to his right. And that's incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. On the counter, here's Bell. Bell a first down and then some. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Le'Veon Bell, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jets will extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. And it's now 21-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down. I know, but let me finish.
Okay,
you're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
Wait, 20! Watch the curl! 20 hits!
From the gun, Brady. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Henry Anderson able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, that's the 2nd time they've gotten to Brady, and you've got to do it a variety of ways. You want your regular pressure. Sometimes you have to bring extra. But in this case, they got to him, and that just doesn't happen very often.
It's a rarity. He's just such a veteran. His pocket presence so good. But, hey, tip of the cap to the D. And now the punt team couldn't get ready in time, and this is going to be a delay. The Patriots send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he gets it away, and it's a laser headed for the sidelines. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. To throw is Darnold. Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down. He was the leading receiver for the Jets a season ago. Robbie Anderson, 50 catches, over 750 yards, and getting more and more comfortable with Sam Darnold. Now a year plus under their belts collectively. You'd figure that those numbers for Anderson might be trending further north. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
At the 44-yard line.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Back to the ground, this time with Bell. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Powell takes it from Darnold. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll give this to Bell running right. They're able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now.
Mike 51. Here we go. Double time. You got 3.
Again, it's Bell. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave him with some options here on 4th and inches.
Get ready.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Mike 54. Hey, we heavy on the edges. Hey, check 24. Alert.
They'll go jet sweep here with Dorsett. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
Wait, 20. 54. Alert. Here we go. Let's go, D. 50.
Now a play fake. Brady. Trying to improve. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Leonard Williams able to take him down. It's a loss of 3.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. They're following the sack. They'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. On play action, it's Brady. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Brady. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Leonard Williams picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Now Brady. He's going to look deep down the field. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tremaine Johnson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. On 4th down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, 4th down, where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it, but the smart play would have been what you suggested. Knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 18-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll go again with Bell. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
Now after the run by Bell, here's another 1st and 10.
Let's get some penetration here.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And now look at him go. Past the 20. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 53 yards. And a guy that can change the game, shows you a glimpse of it right there, taking the ball down inside the red zone.
It just tells you how tough it is for a defense. You just hold on all game and essentially hold your breath. Will they break a big one on us at any point during the game? It just happened right there.
And he'll take this one down near the 15. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer. They'll keep it on the ground. Bell, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. Back to throw, Darnold. Escaping the pressure right. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Oh, free safety blitz, that can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble, because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he'd better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
Tavecchio puts this one through, and that stretches this lead even further. It's now 24-0. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
It's a pickup of 3.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
And now a fumble. Brady loses the football.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Brady's throw on 3rd down there is incomplete. I want to go back to something you said in the first quarter about winning.
Is it a positive?
It is a positive.
Okay.
About winning the turnover battle. As a visiting team, as an underdog, you were right. They've done just that, and look where it's gotten them.
It's part of the formula. When you go on the road, as you mentioned, being an underdog, winning the turnover battle is a big key, and this one's playing out in this one.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. But Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
I think it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right, because
under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Leonard Williams able to record his 5th sack of the season.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Call it a 6-yard gain. Still plenty of work to do coming up. 3rd and 14.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
New England on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 14. Now it's Jackson, and he'll get that to Michelle, complete. And to the 46 he goes and no further, so he is well short of the 1st down marker. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position.
54, right there. 54, Mike. Man, that's trash. That's trash.
Now a 1st down carry by Bell. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Here's Darnold. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football. That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute of a punt, downs it inside the 5-yard line, absolutely ideal.
And from that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. New England on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This will be 3rd and 6. On the ground, this is Michel. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Jackson, options out left. First carry for the fullback, James Devlin. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily. You're right, but he did there. Throwing is Jackson. Complete to Watson, the tight end. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a first down.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. This time Jackson will throw it. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Leonard Williams in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th. They had quite a hole to dig out of there on 3rd and long. Not able to get the first, but a pretty good-sized run.
A really good run, but how much confidence do you have in your next play call that you can sell to the head coach? Let's go get it on 4th down. Do you really have a play you believe in? Or are you just hopeful, and you got to sell it to the big man before it gets called?
And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets, and this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
Well, they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field, so you've got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.
So for the Jets, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Patriots, they suffered defeat for the first time as they dropped to 2-1. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head up to Orchard Park to take on the Buffalo Bills. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
in punt formation.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
At their own 45-yard line.
No. Check that. We're going to Mike 52 right here. 52. Crunch time, defense. Hey! Wait, that. I'm coming for you. Mine. Check 24. Shadow. Young Trip is here, baby. Young Trip is here.
Midfield with a 49-yard line. 12 yards on the
Hey, that. Alabama. 380. Check it. Reload. Sugar. Let's go, boys. Bring it up. Wait, that 29. Alpha. Good trap. Check. Go, 66.
The ball carried by number 28.
Okay, bring it up.
There on the tackle.
Wait, that
13
380.
yards on the pickup.
Hey, watch the screen.
At the 14-yard line.
Check 50. Hey, Mike 52. Let's go. Kill. Rip.
Brady's pass complete to number 84, Randy Moss. Touchdown, New England.
Wait,
The
that.
Patriots
Wait,
will line up for a
Shadow.
two-point conversion.
Mike 50. Alert.
The conversion attempt results in 2 points for the defense.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up. Ready. Right over there. Yeah. Mike 58, right there. Come on, D.
Going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm
PPP, time to bring the bass bird.
swear I'm going big like a lineman. She want bring the limes in. She wanna pull up to the crib, we can't dine in. Up right away, couldn't even get a vine in. Straight with the money, we tell me how they broke, tryna chime in. Jesus watching over here in diamonds. He the only reason why I do not get violent. Ay, cause he gave me patience. Ay, swear that all makes sense. Ay, when you making bands can make friends. Cause I know they tryna shit like Ray Bans. Got a bad little shorty wasting. And I own it, I ain't gotta pay rent. Ay, I know we the ones that ain't them. No both hands together and I'm saying amen. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going bigger. Postmates, how I deliver. My game too cold, made it shiver. But I'm still a hot boy, cool it down, let it simmer. Hey, see 'em.
50, minus 50. Rip right, rip right. Alert!
Number 28, something else, man. He was brought down by Vaughn Miller. A 2-yard gain.
Wait, that's right, 20. Let's go. Big series right here. We got to step it up. Go, Bandit.
Tom Brady set by Vaughn Miller.
Say that, 53.
Loss of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Mike 50, Mike 50. Shadow. Hey, we got to get this stop here, D. Hey, go 66.
Brady's pass complete to Antonio Brown.
Ready? Set, ready? 58, come on. Hey, we got to get to the ball, D. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving. Ready? Blitz, blitz, blitz.
Newton's pass complete to Marcus Allen. 1st and goal at the 10-yard line.
To the tip, ready? 51, come on. I got it. Here we go. Get it.
Number 34 on the carry. Stopped short of the goal line. A 9-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
Ready? 180. Come on, come on, Ready?
Touchdown.
That's it, Good work, boys. Let's go, let's go. Ready?
Offense will line up for a 2-point
65,
conversion.
65. Ready? That's how we do it. That's how we do it.
Visitors 8.
Hey, that.
Patriots nothing.
Mike 50. Watch the screen, watch the screen.
Brady's pass complete to James White. A
Hey,
gain
that's
of a yard
53.
brings up 2nd down
Come
at
on,
the
Alpha.
26-yard line.
Come get some. Come on here, come get some. 3D.
Tom Brady sacked by Vaughn Miller. A 7-yard loss brings
Hey,
up
that's
3rd
like
down.
20. Let's go, D. 53, Linda. Sugar. Watch out. Check. Ozzy. You got it. Slam.
Brady's pass intercepted.
That's a pick, boy. That's a
His
pick.
guys take over 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
The young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. Yeah. I just had to let you know. Yeah. Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish, nah. The story flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest since Tupac in imprisonment, claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. But any currency, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within, I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best you soak it in. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up they octaves, now they truly focused in. I'm seeing 2020 vision.
Wait, set. Wide, 80. Right there, 55. You're not ready. Check it.
Brady's pass, intended for Antonio Brown, incomplete. It's now second down and 20.
Wait, set. Green 80. What's the run? They're running it. Green 80, set.
Brady's pass, complete to Randy Moss. A gain of 10
Wait, set.
brings up
Ready?
third and 10.
Hey, eat. It's our time. It's our time, guys. 72.
A gain of
Wait, set.
17
Down 80.
yards.
Down 80.
That's good. Block 8
28.
yards. First down.
Hey, second.
Brady's pass, intended for number 28, incomplete. It's
Wait,
now
set.
second
Ready?
down and 20.
6 man. Check curls, check curls, check. Alert! He's crossing. 72. Wait, set. Alabama. 380. Bunch formation. Come on, boy. Hey, check it. I got 11. He's mine. Title device. Move. Let's go. Let's do it.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
Wait, set.
That's
29. Alpha.
Patriots. First down. First and 10 at the 30. Tom Brady sacked by Matt Judon. Tackled back at the 33 yard line.
55, Mike. Let's go. When he hit. Mike 55. You got to get the ball, D. Get the ball right. When he hit.
Brady's pass, complete to James White. Brought down back at the 36-yard line.
Wait, set. Wait, 20. Watch it, I'm on. Watch it. Hey, Alabama.
Brady's pass.
Pick 6, baby. Let's get this all the day.
Big numbers, 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, whole team counted, that's a big number.
Hey, foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather. Foreign number, put the card in the ATM in the sad era. Yeah, flex mode, this ain't Southwest, this is Jet. I ain't gotta shut the cell off, cause the iPhone don't got a jet mode. Bad need pesto. If you wanna come, let's go. We ain't going nowhere special. I just wanna see more desto. Hit your throw and I'ma catch those. Mexican, dummy pesos. Hit your sus, I'll replace those. Number save, no name though. We need more, tell them we need more. Put the numbers on the...
Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike 51. Hey, defense, let's go. Let's go.
A 49-yard gain. That's another Raiders first down. First
Easy work. It's easy work, and it's coming again.
Brought down just shy of the goal line.
Here we go. Set. Let's go, D. Go, go, go. Stop it, go.
Michael Vick, sack. A loss of 2 on the play. It's 3rd down and goal to go.
Got it. 51, Mike, 51. Get that quarterback at all costs.
Vick's pass. Intended for Randy Moss. Incomplete.
Wait, set. Line 20. Just coming, Mike. Line 20, hut. Jackson, reload.
The ball carried on number
Wait, set. 53.
Move
off, Orton. Keep 20, hut. Let's get it.
Brady's pass. Complete to Brock Gronkowski. 24-yard gain.
Wait, set. Wait, 20.
First down, New England.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Check. Regular. Go. Hey.
Brady's pass. Complete to Randy Moss. Touchdown, New England.
Wait, set. 53.
Line up for a 2-point conversion.
Watch the slant. Watch the safety creep. Waiting hit. Alert.
The 2-point conversion is successful. That's the score. Patriots 10. Raiders 4.
Set. Ready. Pittsburgh. 55. Here we go. 55 is Mike, guys. 55. All day. Shift. Hang it.
Michael Vick, sack. Taking down back at the 20-yard line.
So we got man.
Michael Vick, sack. Brought down back at the 14-yard line.
Yo. Check three. Go. 55 to Mike. Check. Check. It's just me and you. We play to win. Let's go. Wait, set. Wait, 20. Hey, here we go. Score 50. Wait, set. Wide, 80. Here we go. Hey, 66.
Today's final score, Patriots 10, Raiders 4.
Yeah, I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people and my health. Lost a lot, but I came out with no L's. Thank the Lord for my people and my health. And I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. These I could by myself. I could get it by myself. These I could get it by myself. I'ma get it by myself. Yeah. Feel like ginger from